Have you ever asked yourself why your life has been filled with so much pain, even when your intentions have always been pure? Why do the most spiritually gifted souls often face the harshest trials? This isn't a coincidence. This is a calling. And if you're watching this, you are one of the chosen. Welcome to Chosen Being, a channel created for the misunderstood, the spiritually awakened, and the warriors of light. Here, we dive deep into your divine purpose, your inner battles, and the sacred path of transformation. If you feel different, this space was made for you. Now let's unlock the ancient truth behind your suffering. Number 1, understanding the pattern of pain in chosen ones. Chosen ones often endure suffering from the very beginning of life. It starts subtly, maybe with a sense of being different, misunderstood, or emotionally sensitive. It evolves into deeper wounds, abandonment, betrayal, loss, rejection, bullying. The list goes on. But here's the secret. Pain is not your punishment. It's your preparation. Real-life example. 1. Take Maya, for example. From childhood, she faced emotional neglect. Her parents were too busy surviving to notice her emotional needs. She became a silent observer, always feeling like she didn't belong. But in that silence, she developed a heightened intuition. Today, Maya is an energy healer. She channels divine messages for others. Her pain became her pathway. Voiceover reflection. Every scar you carry is a spiritual map, guiding you toward the version of yourself that was always meant to emerge. Number 2. The universal pain cycle of chosen ones. Here's what most chosen ones go through in their pain journey: the wound stage, childhood traumas, betrayal, and emotional abandonment. The breakdown stage, depression, anxiety, loss of identity. The isolation stage, loneliness, retreat from the world. The awakening stage, inner voice begins to stir. Dreams, signs, spiritual nudges. The transmutation stage, turning the pain into purpose. Real-life example. 2. Elijah lost both his parents at 16. He fell into addiction and crime. But one night, during a near-death experience, he had a vision of light and a voice that said, "You were made for more." Years later, Elijah now runs a center helping troubled teens find healing through art and meditation. Voiceover wisdom. Chosen ones don't just rise, they rise carrying others with them. Number 3. Why pain is assigned to chosen ones. Pain trains your soul. It humbles your ego. It sharpens your spiritual hearing. You're not here to live an ordinary life. You're here to become a vessel of transformation. But to be that, you must first be broken open. Spiritual insight. God hides his strongest soldiers in the most fragile shells, because only the broken can truly heal the broken. Real-life example. 3. Dev, a soft-spoken child, was bullied for years for being too quiet. He turned inward and started drawing. His trauma made him retreat into art. Today, his comics inspire millions with stories about kindness, inner strength, and being different. His pain became power, and that power became art. Number 4. How chosen ones transform pain into power. This transformation is not accidental, it's alchemy. The ability to turn suffering into service, tears into testimony, and wounds into wisdom. Key steps in this transformation: acceptance, fully acknowledging the pain instead of denying it; processing, journaling, therapy, healing sessions; awakening, realizing your soul's purpose through the pain; serving, using your experience to help others. Real-life example. 4. Amira was emotionally abused by her partner for 10 years. She thought she had no voice left, but after leaving, she began blogging anonymously about her healing. Today, Amira is a motivational speaker for women recovering from narcissistic abuse. Quote, Your story is the medicine someone else is praying for. Number 5, signs that you're turning your pain into power. You feel drawn to help others in similar pain. You no longer hate your past. You're triggered less and heal faster. You see pain as a teacher, not an enemy. Your voice becomes stronger, more authentic. Real-life example 5. Kiran, once suicidal, now runs a meditation group where people talk openly about mental health. His sessions feel like sacred gatherings because they are born out of real scars, not theory. Voiceover insight. You don't need a crown to be royalty in the spiritual realm. You just need truth. Number 6. The divine purpose behind your suffering pain. For chosen ones is often a divine initiation, a rebirth, a purification. It burns away illusions, attachments, and ego, leaving behind only what is true and eternal. Spiritual reflection. Chosen ones often walk alone, not because they are meant to suffer, but because their path is sacred. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to stand out and to stand for something higher. Real-life example. 6. Raj grew up poor, mocked for his looks and accent, but he became a global motivational coach, teaching people how to rise above. Shame, he says, I was built in the fire, and now I help others walk through theirs. You are no longer defined by your wounds. You have become a warrior. So if you've ever asked, why me? Now you know the answer. Because you are the chosen. And chosen ones don't just survive pain, they transform it into purpose, power, and prophecy. This is your story. This is your legacy. Thank you for watching Chosen Being, where every wound is sacred, every trial is divine, and every story matters. If this resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe. Your pain has a purpose, and your time is now.